Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Agrarian Skies 2. Yeah, sorry about that. Little brain farted in the intro. Now, between episodes, I've actually managed to get me a vine. The way I did that was that in the top chest over here, I had a reward bag lying around. I opened it, and luckily, I got this thing called the nature reward, and it gave me those, some melons, some pumpkins, some cactus, sugarcane, seeds, things like that. It only gave me one of each though, so I used that one. Really, I should make it a bit higher so I can farm them, but for now it'll do. So I've pretty much not really done much between episodes other than that. Obviously been working on the crops. Done nothing over here apart from just let these things fill up, which is still happening slowly. And I've just kept bone mealing this farm over the last 10 minutes before I recorded to get enough, hopefully last through the recording. So this episode I want to carry on with bees a bit more, but today isn't gonna be it's just mostly bees, I'm not gonna watch this. It's actually not gonna be that really. What I want to do, because I've automated these few apiaries, is that I want to be able to take them, automatically pull all the combs and everything out that they produce. So that's what the honeycombs do. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'll be setting up the machines, like the genetic machines and that. Ow! But there is one thing I want to check. I don't know why that's in there. On this one, right for the hoarding, there is one for DNA, and I'm trying to figure out whether it's the DNA from Gendustry or the DNA from forestry. I think it's this one. This liquid DNA. Because I don't think we have the other mod in that makes it for the other one. But anyway, let's get on to what we wanted today. So first things first, I want to automate all the combs coming out of those. For that, I think I'll make another chest, which isn't going to be hard. I'm going to need one more of these because I've been nicking them. Just stick that in there. One, two. I don't need that many. I'll just take a stack. Make some. Stick up a stack in there. Stick up a stack of iron in there. And there's one thing I want to do is go into one of my files and get the colour that I originally picked. Not in there. I can't remember where I put it now. There we go. I got it. Right. Sure, I like the colour green if you can't tell. So it's 3D9 E1D. Build chest. There we go. I can close all those things now. So there we go. There's one of our chests. Now, there's one thing I want to do, and many of you might be asking how. But I want to pull the items out from the bottom and keep the power going in there. And for those of you who don't know mods, will be asking how can you do that? Well, there's a nifty duct in the ducts that get added. Thermodynamics, and I've been using them here actually. They're called fluctuating item ducts. They allow power and items to transport through. You see the power just connects there and the item ducts just connect there. and I use that to get power and items into this. And I've used the same on the bottom of that, on the bottom of the tree farm. So I'm gonna make some more of those. I'll actually show you how to make them now. Got some modern glass now. Let's keep it stuck. I don't think I have much tin though. About 12. I haven't really let the things down underground run that much between this episode and last. That should be enough. I'll create 32. And I'll need 16 of this. There we go. That does mean I'm gonna have to break the good energy conduits that are underneath, but these only need like 20 RF per tick, and they carry 2000. The ones that I'm creating now, so it's not that bad really. Because I only need 20 RF, I think I'll be alright. Another thing I might need is some servos. Don't really have any. This is where I grab one, not all the tin I own. Grab 8 tin. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go grab an entire stack of ender pearls and make a whole bunch of enderium. Because I'm mad like that. And while that's doing, we can change out the conduits and that. Oh god, no, let it all melt down. So while that's doing, I need to get out my crescent hammer to make this probably a bit easier. I think this might be a bit easier. No. Actually, the last two aren't automated yet. So, I'll stick to the last two aren't automated, so I don't need to use those yet. It's only these ones I need to use them on. And keep doing there. And I'll connect the power back up to them. I don't think they all have light upgrades in them. Up there. I think they might actually. Not sure. Yeah, they've all got light upgrades, so they'll work. Now the next thing I want to do, I don't know whether I just want to run item ducts parallel to these, so I can keep this good conduit here, or just continue to run some more noise. Bearing in mind I don't have many of these. Well, I've got 21 left, but redstone energy conduit, I'll leave. I think I'll just use normal item ducts now into this chest, which I don't know where I'm going to stick in here. I might just stick it round. There'll be a good spot. There we go. I'll tidy that up later. Not doing the best on dirt, but that's because I used a load to make this area. And there we go. They're connected up now. I want to come over here. Put those away. I need to get my Agraraian now. Once it's finished melting down. But I need to get prepared for servos. I mean, I only need 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4. How are the servos made now? Breads. I'll make a whole bunch of them. So. 4 of you. And 4 redstone. Not 4 redstone, 4 hardened glass. And I could just get the recipe prepared ahead of time while those melt down. And just melt. Cast these out. Shouldn't take long. And then once we've done this, we'll make the servos. We'll put them on over there. That'll automatically output. And it'll be more automated. Come on. One more. And the block of Agraraian. And I've picked up a feather from that farm again. Goes in there. And I need 8 of these. Turn straight to servos. The rest can go in this chest down here. Let's see. It'll be down underneath it. I've got to do it, isn't it? I'm poisoned. Disable redstone. There goes some cones. There goes some more. There goes some more. I just got the normal honeycombs. And there we go. Everything that goes into that automation, the inventory slots will get automatically outputted to that chest. Now, the next thing I want to do is set up these gendustry machines. Really, I could do with moving these chests over to there. These are like a whole bunch of frames in that I'm never going to use. Put some more unusual hives, some parched combs, which I'm going to go stick in that chest over there. There you go. Right, so let's get this genetic input to mutagen, genetic sampler and all that. I think these could do it, you know. I'm not 100% sure on how all these machines work. I know how 2 of them work. I think this will be where I'll put these. Mutagen producer and a mutatron. They go together. Yeah. Genetic transpose, genetic imprint, and a genetic sampler. I don't know how these work. Let's have a look. Genetic imprint, genetic transposer, and genetic sampler. Okay. I think the imprinter puts the gene onto the bee. I think this probably purifies it or something. And this takes them from the bee. Either way, I'm going to need a some energy conduits into them. Energy conduits. I just want some normal ones. Fluctuating redstone. Trouble is, a lot of them look the same in there. It's brilliant. I could get my matic, but too lazy to get that. There we go. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure on how all the machines work, but it's a great way to learn. There we go. This is probably draining quite rapidly at the minute because those have a large internal buffer. So, stick these in here. What's the recipe for these? I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some more of them. Glass panes and diamonds. There's all my diamonds, but I don't want to use all of them. And let's just craft a whole bunch of them. There we go, that'll do for now. And put these back in. How are these crafted actually? Just tin. No, of course it's tin because I don't have any. But anyway, let's go into here. 5 million RF it holds. 1 million. 4 million. 1 million. 1 million. So that's going to be a lot of artificial draws from my system. How many of these machines need those? I think they all need them. I'll stick half a stack in there, then half a stack in there. Stick all those in there because they seem to be the only one that needs them. So there we go. So there's that. Now mutagen. How is mutagen made? Mutagen producer. 800, 900. Yellorium gives quite a lot, but I don't want to waste all my yellow. I think I'll use glowstone. And that's a good way. This is a good way to like make your bees. So if I just take it, I don't have loads, but if I take a stack, I'm not using major amounts of glowstone at the minute. So just stick that in there. Just slowly turn into mutagen. And then this is good for like breeding trees and stuff. The next thing I don't know is whether they'll automatically transfer over. They say they do. I think they do. I think it does. Yep, it does. That's cool. Now, what I need for this next quest in bees and trees is all this. Now, a lot of this comes from different bees. I've got one that'll give me silk wisps. Enchanting drops. Some magic reason it only comes from Agraraian, which needs extra. But there was one bee while I was looking off camera electrical cause some destabilize. There was one bee that I saw that gave loads of stuff. Pulsating. But no, I'm gonna get that. Phosphor. So I'm probably gonna need many different bees for this. Transmuting was the bee. It gives you parched, silky, transmuting. I think transmuting is gives you like beeswax, magic. That'll give you the magic wax. Simmering will give you the refractory wax and phosphor. So that's quite a good bee. If it gives also, it'll give you the silk wisps as well. So I think that's the first bee I want to go for. Transmuting. No, I need to go through all this. But that needs unusual, immutable. Immutable is unusual and eldritch. And eldritch is cultivated and mystical or attuned or sorcerous or unusual. That's alright, I've got loads of unusual. And cultivated should be fairly easy. That's a common and a forest or anything like that. And a common is made with a forest and a meadows or anything like that. I think it could be made with a modest meadows. I don't think it has to be a marshy queen. Could probably be a modest in that. So yeah, we'll actually want to automate one of these for I don't think I need the modest. As much as I like to get every bee, I don't think I'll need the modest. What uses for the modest? Is parched cones. Parched cones, all they do is give you honey drops and beeswax. I don't really think I need them. So, I think I may stop using the modests and replace those with common. What I'm going to do is remove the automation upgrade from that, because I don't want the modest in there anymore. What I'm going to do is get a modest princess and a meadows drone and combine them and get a common. There is a chance that you can get genetic waste from this, and that just wastes your bees. And I don't think I'm going to need commons either, because commons don't give you anything other than normal honeycombs, which I'm getting already. So common can instantly just die. I need these life upgrades. Pretty sure I made some lifespan upgrades. Hopefully these will make it easier to kill this bee that I don't want. Not automation, lifespan. How many can they stack up to? See if I can make some more. Life span upgrade needs fermented spider eyes. I think that's what got the last time, so I can't make really anymore. How many do I have? Slowness, weakness, mining, fatigue, well fed. Wow, I'm getting all these from my bees. How kind of them. Anyway, I need to kill this bee off as well. These ones don't have any lighting or anything, so I'm not going to use those ones yet. But I don't need this for now. I've got some more modest queens anyway, so I'm just going to toss that one off the edge. We don't need you, bye. I'll keep the modest drones in here for now. And the automation upgrade to go back in there. Once I get a bee I want. So, off camera, although it probably be a long time before I record the next episode, because this is the last one I recorded before I go on holiday. But, so, I will probably, off camera, when I come back off holiday, we'll probably do some more bee breeding, try and get up to that transmuting bee, and put that into one. Or get close to it anyway, because that'll give me all the silk wisps and that, so I could probably replace that with the tropical. Because I don't need the tropical and that. But I believe we have come to the end of this episode, unfortunately. So, as I usually say, if you like the video, please like it, share if that's your thing, because that helps support the series. If you want to leave me a comment down below to say how I'm doing, anything you feel I could do better, anything like that, any tips, just put them in the comment section down below. All I say is you keep it civil, and I'll see you in the next episode. So goodbye guys.